retrieved these, I don't know what you call them really. They were at the top of the window frames, which would have had drapes hanging over them originally, I'd imagine. So I've retrieved them from there, and we're now going to reuse them as tie backs down the bottom for the tie backs. So they're a square peg, and I'm going to hammer it into a round hole. So the idea is that you've got a square peg with an end on it like that, so that goes over the top of it, up to there. And I've drilled a round hole, and I'm just going to... Right, don't want to go too far. That's about the right spot, actually. Okay. Very awkward.
For a bottle of brandy, and we seem to have 6 brollies adding to the set, 2 fans, a washing machine, a football, a bit of food shopping, and we've been to the Bricont as well, so there's other stuff. We're just picking up the new router from a shop in a little town called Châtillon, so Indre. This is where we do our supermarket shop on the outskirts of the town. Nice little town, it's got a fort in the middle, quite quaint. We stopped off at a couple of places and we've been to the Bricont, so I've got some nice bits and pieces, another bit for the Chinese bedroom and some pictures for the servery, which are dating 1890. Book about wine, some other odds and ends there. And if I show you behind me, we only went out really for a bottle of brandy. We've managed to fill the car. I don't know if you can see that. We've got tables and trolleys. These are parasols for the garden. Got 6 of those. And we've got a nice little table for in the salon, which is one of those where you put your needlework in the basket underneath it. We've got a trolley for in the dining room. And at the back we've got a new washing machine. So we've got loads of stuff. We've got some fans as well, some floor standing fans. So spent a fortune, went out for a bottle of brandy and came back with a car full of stuff. We've got a very rainy weekend, so it's curtain making this weekend. This is what I'm using for the main suite, so it's quite an extravagant fabric covered in tropical print, orchids and ginger flowers and little birds. So it's navy and those sort of bright colours, tropical colours. And what I've got is 5 sets of duvet covers with matching pillowcases. So I've got 2 sets I'm going to keep for the main bed. 2 I'm going to make into singles, and the rest of it is going into the drapes over the bed itself. So this is the main bedroom. The bathroom down through there that we've finished, and the walls have been decorated, the ceilings painted, new ceiling rows, and done all the alterations to the chandelier, and the antique bed is going to have a canopy put over it. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. This is the fabric I've been working on. So from the duvet cover, I've made a piece to go around this frame. So I've actually done a running stitch by hand down both. It's a long piece, and I've puckered it all up and then machined it to a flat piece. So I'll show you how that's going to fit on the frame. So I've just pulled that loosely onto the frame to show you what I'm actually trying to achieve with it. It's all going to be stapled together. So the ruched fabric is going to be over the padding, and the navy, the dark blue, is going to be inside, and the pattern is going to be on the outside, and then that's all going to go up flush to the ceiling, and the drapes will come out from underneath that. 9:10, still sewing.
Still sewing.
Sun's going down.
So this is one of the hangings for the master bedroom, one side, and at the top of the stairs and on top of the landing, and it nearly touches the floor. Bonkers.
It's a good few metres there.
There's a lot of fabric there. So we're still putting the crown up for the master suite. And we have the crown actually on the ceiling now with its backdrop. It's gone quite well. I managed to get a couple of screws into joists, which is always good. That will go down behind the bed, and then the drapes will come from the sides, possibly around the front as well, down and round the knob on the wall here, which is part of a fire dog, reclaimed. So down in the garden we have a deer eating Barbara's lilac. And in the house we are in the master bed, and we have finished the crown. So I can get far enough back to give you the full effect. That's what we've done. The padded crown and the drapes, and we're just debating on whether to keep the big blue tassel on the left hand side here or not. Tassel or Ginge is here underneath the pillow, very well camouflaged. She doesn't care, she's asleep. So, there you have it. All that effort and all that work has produced that.